Good morning. Good morning, good morning. We're sacrificing to the blood gods today and shall sacrifice blood for next time. Yeah, we have a daily bite redeem now. I'm hoping that it fixed itself now that I opened StreamerBot. I have a feeling that's why it didn't work. Was because of StreamerBot wasn't open. So we're gonna hope that it works now. Oh, it's not daily bites. Sorry, I forgot it's not daily bites. Daily blood. Sorry. The original concept was gonna be a daily bite, but I could not think of. I couldn't think of. God, I'm blanking. I couldn't think of a good little message for it, so I ended up going with daily blood. But when you use that command, it's supposed to track how many times you've checked in, and it's supposed to give you a little message with the tracked number. But it didn't work as intended, not yet. So I have to check in. The next person who reviews it, it works properly. Right now, it is not working properly, but I'm hoping it's because of the streamer bot being not open, because I'm not used to it yet. But we'll see. We shall see. Just a little stream. Hi, Canna. Hi. Hi, Zar. Thank you so much for the 17 months. Welcome in. I missed you. Happy Easter holiday. I don't know if it is Easter already there. Easter for us was yesterday. Easter for us was yesterday. Hi, Canna. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, I had a pretty good Easter. I invited my mom over for Easter. But isn't it Monday? Yeah, it's Monday. For us, I don't know if it's, again, I don't know how it is in other countries, but it's the 3rd? Or last Sunday? No, not last Sunday. Isn't it the 3rd or the 2nd Easter? Sunday. It's a Sunday. Easter's a Sunday. So, you guys don't celebrate Easter Monday? I never really celebrated it ever. I forget Easter Monday exists. So. Easter Monday is a thing, but it's not, a priority in the US, I think. Everything goes back to normal on Monday. At least that's how it's always been in the US for me. So, that's at least how it's been for me. Yeah. Speaking of Easter, when I was like tidying up my desk for stream, I found a lone jelly belly from yesterday. I'm gonna eat. Oh, the blueberry one. It's one of the best ones. The 3rd Sunday to be the 3 days Jesus was dead or came back. I see. Remind you, I'm not Christian. I'm not Christian either. I'm not Christian either. I don't. Here's the best way I can put it. The person in my family who really put emphasis on family gatherings, I found way later on. Thank you, Austin, it worked. Thank you. I'm gonna change the message a little bit, but I'm really happy it worked. So it does need streamer bot. So now I'm gonna need you to check on Wednesday and see if the number goes up to 2. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that number to go up to 2. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm hoping that it still counted your check-in. if it didn't Rouge, I think I know someone who uses StreamerBot for this type of thing. I can message them and see how I can give it to people. Or if I even can. So, I will see, okay? I don't know how to... This is... Okay, like I said, this, command I've never used before. I've never used StreamerBot. It was really overwhelming. So I quickly watched a tutorial, so if things are wonky, um, I don't know how to fix it myself, so I'm gonna have to ask someone. To be fair, someone gave me, um, they said that I can message them anytime about this stuff, because I know they use StreamerBot. So, if we have problems, I will ask that person. I will get out of my comfort zone and I will ask. But yeah, this new creepy sound, I thought it suited the chill vibe I wanted. I changed a few things about the stream. So, okay, let me finish the Easter talk. Sorry, I'm moving on really fast. Easter, yeah, I invited my mom. And I hosted like my first ever small get together. I've never done it before. Um, I've never been the one in my family to try to initiate um a gathering. It was only with my mom. I only invited my mom. But she came over and got us some treats. She made me potato salad. She made potato salad for everyone, but she specifically made a non-dairy version for me and tried replicating it to her original potato salad. So that was really good. And I made everyone sandwiches. Um, I don't know. So it was a good little get together. But yeah, I ate a lot of Jelly Bellies. That's been like my craving recently. And I'm like, no better time to eat Jelly Bellies than Easter, right? To move on to the other topic that I was gonna completely get off of. The person who really cared about family gatherings in my family, um, I found out later, past their passing, that they themselves were Christian, or were religious at least. And I had no clue. I actually had no clue, and I was super close with them. But it just goes to show that this person did not want to put their religion on our family. They wanted to keep us to our own opinions. And so growing up, I did not know that they were religious until later on, but it makes so much more sense that my family put so much emphasis on these holidays. But when I was younger, I was always thinking, I'm like, oh yeah, we don't celebrate like the meaning of them, but we have a holiday we can celebrate with and just be with family. But I found later on it was yeah, I just thought that was a little interesting of a story. So I myself am not religious, but it was in my family a little bit, but it wasn't passed down, if that makes sense. I'm an atheist, but I'm more than happy to celebrate with people. Yeah, that's kind of, I guess going into it, like, cause I don't know, I'm very open to difference of opinion in this regard, as long as you aren't forceful on other people's opinions. Um, I like to think I'm agnostic. I kind of don't know what's going on, and I'm kind of happy with that. I don't feel like I need to. We all exist on the planet. That's at least my opinion. It's like, I don't know, man. That's kind of where I lean. We just get together and have good food. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of like how it's always been for me. So yeah, someone literally had to explain when I was younger, like I just did not understand the importance of Easter. And I'm like, why? Like why in spring? And I recently had to be reminded because I think I forgot. It's best to just get along. Exactly. That's very much how I feel. Is that I think Difference of opinion is perfectly fine. And difference of belief is perfectly fine. You can still get along with someone. Just as long as you aren't forceful and you respect other people's opinions and beliefs. You know? I just don't like the people that force it onto you. If that makes sense. Because those people do exist, but, you know. Anyway. That's how I relate to most stuff. Everyone does whatever they want. So they don't affect. Yeah, exactly. I think that's perfectly fine. But yes, okay, where was I going after that? I just wanted to make sure everyone felt like I was getting to their question. Um, okay, so I guess I want to talk about the changes and how I want to approach the streams, if you guys are okay with that. Um, I know that I had been mentioning, um, adjusting the stream a little bit. No, in fact, I did do that. um, sorry. Um, so I kind of found. Have you updated the rules? I did. So I was gonna message you after stream, because I realized I changed the rules at like 4 in the morning. So the updated rules are in fact there. So I guess the one thing I wanna say about the rules is, these are more to hold my. Oh, you were actually awake then? Oh, fuck. Maybe I should have. I was just gonna tell you which ones I wanted to put more emphasis on. But I mean, I guess I could tell everyone, but, majorly, the thing that I want to explain about the rules is these are more rules to help me feel comfortable. I have realized that, um, I've been too scared to put emphasis on the rules for the sake of others. Cause I don't know, I'm a people pleaser. I don't wanna call anyone out, if that makes sense. But I have realized the importance of making sure that you're taken care of in your own chat, if you know what I mean. That's probably a harsher way to put it, but these rules are more to ensure my comfortability and your comfortability. Um, I'm gonna be honest, my comfortability. I guess it's more important to show boundaries. Ultimately, the goal is the same. I want a comfy environment that can, um, I don't know, be cozy. I don't know how else to put it. I don't want to put it this way, but it's always the way I want to put it. Is I'm a sensitive being. Hi, Sammy. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Happy Monday. So I can go over the rules with you more specifically, Austin, after the stream. But for now, the new rules are out. I'm sorry if I don't know. I don't want to say that. I was talking to my sister last night, and she was going over some of the rules, the new ones that I implemented, and my sister was like, "Dude, I'd put these a little bit more harsh," and I'm like, "I don't want to." But the major thing I was telling her was I feel guilty changing them now, or like putting more emphasis on them now. I don't know. I feel bad putting so much emphasis on them now and not at the start, because now it feels like it's out of nowhere. When in reality these have always been my comforts, but I never actually had them written down. I didn't put my hi Sammy. So yeah, that's I'll definitely clarify with you more. I'm sorry if any of the rules seem not unfair but strong. I didn't know how else to put things. I tried putting things in a more gentle tone because that's how I like handling things. But I was gonna say something else. Hmm. I was gonna say something else. Um. Ah. Ah. Okay. I forgot what I was saying. Oh. I guess the very important. No, no. I'll clarify with you later, Austin. I'm trying to like clarify right now in front of everyone. I'm nervous. I feel bad. My brain is feeling. These are unacceptable. Thank you for reading them, though. I appreciate it. Like I said, I feel, um, I feel guilty. Um, again, this isn't me feeling. I don't want anyone to feel like anyone has made me feel this way. I feel guilty them changing them now or putting more emphasis on them now, simply because I didn't do it before. And so sometimes my brain will be like, it's too late to focus on these things now. When it's. People have told me I should advocate for myself more. That's what these rules are. I like having things written down for myself. These rules are more for myself so that I have something I can refer back to. By the way, the rule about asking for DM permission is a bit surprising but reasonable. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, that rule is more for us, the bots and the scammers. So like if you ask it, it's a pretty like no, and if you keep asking, then it's like no, you're gone type of deal. Because you know people who are scamming and pushing are rules seem very nice and others. Thank you. Oh, something about someone new telling me that makes me feel a little better. Thank you. Thank you for even reading them. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, those are very tame rules. I don't know, they don't feel tame to me. I think that just goes to show that I really don't like rules. I remember when I first was starting streaming, I'm like, I don't want to have rules. I don't want to have rules. It makes me feel like I'm cracking down on everyone. People are allowed to be themselves, and then I realized, oh, the best way I can put it, the disclaimers are technically rules, but they're more rules with reason, if that makes sense. I guess the major one I really do like talking about is, I think a lot of people who've been here for a long time, but anyone who's new here, it might be a little bit, weird to see. I'm not a very knowledgeable person about the world, and I like to speak about that openly. I'm not the most knowledgeable on certain topics. I'm not most knowledgeable about world problems. People. Um, and so like, I would have people come in and like try and talk about like, or ask me a question that is actually pretty harmful, but I had no clue who they were talking about. You know, I'm not a very knowledgeable person on the real world, if that makes sense. Um, like I said, I'm just not very informed. I was kind of sheltered as a kid, if that makes sense. Um, so I like to talk about that openly because I don't um want people to think that I say anything offensive when in reality I don't know. So, the reason why that's in the disclaimers is so that people understand, hey, if something happens, I I'm not trying to be offensive. I very much promise that I'm trying not to. I just don't know. And I had to implement the disclaimer that I will not answer questions if I don't understand you. Because there was someone who asked me a pretty, they asked me a pretty hurtful question in the long run, but I didn't know what they asked and I answered, and someone in my chat had to tell me, hey, don't answer that. That's a bad question. And he had to explain to me who the people were that they mentioned, and I'm like, oh fuck. Yeah, I didn't know. So I had to put in the rule for myself that I don't know things. If you ask me a question and I don't understand, I don't think I can answer you. Yeah, the flirting rule. I see tons of people with the flirting rule. It sucks that it has to be said, but it yeah, if you feel uncomfortable with someone, I can step in. Thank you so much, Austin. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. That means Allie doesn't have it, thus we can flirt with her. You can try, but you guys already know my stance. But no. The real answer is no. I would not recommend flirting with me. Thank you. Um so those are the rules. If anyone needs more clarification from me, please feel free to ask. Um as for Maud, I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking the time and making sure that you understand. I will clarify with you after stream just to make sure. The ones that I definitely want more emphasis on, but I appreciate. The fact that you are so open about your personal relationship already makes it so obvious. Yeah, that's kind of why I said that. I don't know. I understand why some streamers don't want to talk about their personal life and mention that they have partners. Me personally, they are very, very entangled in my life. So I feel like it's really hard not to talk about them. Same with like my sister and stuff like that. Obviously, different names to make sure that they are safe themselves. But yeah. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. And I talk about it very openly, so for me, that makes the most sense. But yeah, that's it for the rules. You lose value in quotations if you're not singles a VTuber. Yeah, I really dislike that form of thinking. I think it's because, again, it all goes back to the flirting rule. Some people think you can flirt with them, and then, therefore, be together with an anime girl. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. Yeah, the streamer has the no flirting rule in a relationship and people still try. Yeah. It's fucking crazy, dude. I've gotten too many, people who try to... I don't even like saying that. In the past, there's been a lot of people who would, like, try. It's like, no. Okay. So, I'm not a person who's very good at saying no, but I'm very good at saying no to people who try to encroach on my space. Like, like people who try and flirt with me. I'm no. So. Hi, Cotton. Welcome in. Happy Monday. So yeah, basically that's how I see the rules. I'm sorry for talking about the serious topic at the start. But I really appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to me and look over them. I tried making them and wording them as fair as possible because that's just what I do. Um, I mean, if you're so desperate that you have to go to a streamer to flirt, just pack it. So true. I never flirt with a woman discussing. Ugh. A woman. No, I can't say that. You guys know I have bi energy. um, sorry I've been clearing my throat. I'm still feeling like I don't know what happened. I'm just not feeling good today. Okay, what's the other thing I wanted to talk about? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll talk about some more of the changes. These are the more positive ones, I promise. These are the ones that I was actually worried about in the sense of, I was worried about changing things about my stream for the sake of people having the things that they wanted or liked. I've realized, for the sake of my ears and the sake of comfortability, I removed them, and I already feel a lot better. I feel a lot better, but I feel again, it's another one of those. I'm feeling guilty about these changes, but I don't want to because they themselves make me feel better. When you date both a guy and a girl, I'd hope you have bi energy. I shrimp for both. I shrimp for both. Don't feel guilt. I know, I know. I know. So I'll talk about them a little bit. So I removed a bunch of sound alerts. I decided I was going to remove the ones that I was either tired of hearing, or the ones that were very loud, or overall just didn't actually care for, if that makes sense. So I removed them. This was something I was worried about removing because I know some people were here because they liked one specific sound or another specific sound, or they like spamming this one, or they love jump scaring me, and I don't know. It just I didn't feel that comfortable or happy with them. Thank you, Daily Blood. Um, but yeah, so I changed. I know Goodbye Crab Rave. It was just a bit too loud. Forever in our hearts, though. Forever in our hearts. Crab Rave is forever in our hearts, and I'm sure that it will be played outside of stream or played during stream just by watching stuff. I'm sure. But yes, for now, Crab Rave is gone. Forever in our heart. So I changed a bunch of sound alerts. I removed a bunch of sound alerts. This was for the sake of my ears and the sake of the ears of people who are lurking. I really want to achieve a lurk-friendly stream. I did think it was loud, yeah. So the goal is to still have sound alerts, but they don't blow out your eardrums, because
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
I liked it the way it was. But yeah, I changed them around. I liked the lurk friendly. I want to be more lurk friendly, and if people have me in the background, they aren't just jump scared with me. Which I know some people like. But it's less for me. Save. I'm not drawing yet. But yes, we have a save redeem now. So you guys can prompt me to save so I don't work on something for so long and forget to save and I lose progress. Oh. But yeah, so sound alerts are changed. With sound alerts, I go into Twitch alerts. So as I think 2 people have activated a Twitch alert today. The sounds have changed. My reasoning? I didn't like hearing myself. I wanted to go away from hearing myself solely as a Twitch alert. Specifically the sounds that were sus. Clipping the sus sounds for me is fine, but I put too much emphasis on trying to have funny noises and for the Twitch alerts, and I ended up, it made me feel a little uncomfortable. So now we have Miku. We have purely Miku for our Twitch alerts. For the sound, at least. So we have Miku sounds, just like how the sub sound is lemon. And so that's what it is. That's one of the changes for me. Miku. So, I think after that, yes, as Austin mentioned, I changed the sound for just chatting. I much prefer this vibe. This is the vibe that I want to pursue. Obviously, I wish there was more free-to-use creepy music box sounds, but unfortunately, there is not. But this is ultimately the vibe I want to go into. I really love this sound, and it's very repeatable, so... Miku, my goat. Miku! So... all of this is there is an overarching change that will be in every single scene and moving forward. I am putting so much effort, and going to continue to put so much effort in my audio. So this is where I'm gonna need a lot of your help a lot of the time. I have changed my audio levels. I have realized that when I listen to music, either it was too loud, way too quiet, and then my mic would peak a lot. Stuff like that. So, I've changed my audio levels. Things should not blow your eardrums out anymore. Things should still be heard, etc. So, the major thing with this, and this is a me change, I want to keep the tone that I have been keeping throughout this whole stream, if that makes sense. I am more relaxed, not forcing myself to be energetic. Thank you so much for the head pat, Sammy. Thank you. So this is a me change. Obviously, I will get excited. I will get loud at sometimes. That's just how it is. When I get excited, you guys know I go squeaky mouse mode. But this is the overarching tone that I want to use. It makes me feel more comfortable. I'm not straining my voice too much, and I just overall am a little bit more mellow. So because of that, my mic sound is turned up. It is not... It shouldn't peak if I maintain this level. Like I said, I know there will be moments I get loud, but that is not the goal. But with that, I got Spotify Premium. So now, this might be something you guys might like. My Chrome audio is no longer removed from VODs. And so what this means is if we're watching something and you wanted to clip me reacting to something, that audio now doesn't disappear. The music will only... So I'm gonna solely listen to music through Spotify, so that when I play on Chrome, you'll hear it in the VOD. If that makes sense. I think this is the nicest change I've done. I hope that it works as intended. Yeah. I think that pretty much sums up the changes that I have. I'm sorry for spending so much time talking about them. I just think these are positive. Welcome back, Austin! Welcome back. I was just talking about how I changed all my audio levels in my OBS, so things should be a little bit more gentle. And audio levels should sound a lot better than they used to. I followed a guide and everything. Biter, please! I didn't turn on the thing! No, that's why he's not working! Okay, don't worry, I'm gonna put... Awa. Awa, awa, awa. Awa, awa, awa. There you go.
Miku. You can call me Miku blue hair, blue tie, hiding
Hiding
in your Wi-Fi, open secrets. Anyone can
secrets.
find me, hear your music running through my mind. I'm thinking Miku, I'm thinking Miku, I'm thinking Miku,
You can't hear him?
I'm thinking Miku,
Bars. You can't hear him? Can you actually not? Miku. Is he too quiet? Okay, I will fix him. This is the thing that I need help with. Is the mumble? Okay, I will make him louder. Here, we'll do a test. Would you... Hey, wait a minute. Okay. This is... Thank you for letting me know. I didn't know he was too quiet. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fix this. Maybe around here? Because if you say he's a mumble... Maybe right here is good. So now we're gonna try this.
B tier oa.
Is that too loud or is that good? I will beep. Good? Is he any at all too loud or is that perfect? Because to me the audio levels seemed a bit loud. But I guess it's like definitely very different to me. Perfection? Okay. Alright, no problem. Do bite wow.
Biter wower.
Biter wow. You probably hear it louder than us? Okay, that actually probably is it. Biter wow. I think the major thing is I didn't want him to overpower my voice. So the audio levels in OBS tells me he's about the equivalent of my voice. If people don't abuse Biter, it can be a bit more loud, but probably shouldn't. Okay, yeah. I don't want to have it to where, like, if people don't abuse it, then louder, but I think just the same tone is fine. He's on about your level? Okay. That's fine. As long as you guys are content with that. Because, yeah, I think Biter is a lot louder to me than he is to you. So, he completely, like, takes out my ears sometimes. I need to adjust his levels on my side. I just don't know how to. I know how to adjust him on your side. Just not my side. Okay, I'm gonna lock this volume then. Or maybe I can do... Ah, wow! We'll do about here. There, and now we'll lock the audio. Why not try a virtual cable in output for him? I mean, maybe I could. I'm not very good at things like... Oh, here it is. Okay, I think I turned him down a little bit from myself. Perfect. I think I found it. I think... Wow, when you're not looking for it, it's so much easier to find. I think I fixed him. I think I got it. But yeah. So yeah. Anyway, these are all the little changes I made. I don't think there's any more. I'm gonna be honest. To my knowledge, you know, I have a list. I'm so sleepy. Today was exhausting. Completely understandable. I'm always sleepy. We're an EP community. I do wonder why the Nya Time redeem is cheaper than the outfit changes. Yep, a good question. I should probably change that. Actually, I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, that's for 5 minutes, I think. Here, I'm gonna change that actually. Yeah, it removed some redeems in general. But let me see. Oh, where's Nya Time? Okay, I'm gonna make Nya Time a little bit more expensive. We're gonna make Nya Time at least 6,000. I didn't mean to become this big. I'm so sorry. I also became a maid in passing. Okay, I made it 6,000. That might be a fair price. Saving you some paint? No, I appreciate it. This is the type of feedback that really does help me because it helps me figure out what's fair. So, thank you. I'm very open to the constructive criticism. If that makes sense. I want to make things as comfy for you and for me. That's the goal. Okay, let's look at my list. Let's see if what is Nya time? It makes me go Nya after every sentence for 5 minutes, I think. I think it's 5 minutes. ASMR time was 10 minutes. I removed ASMR time. It was a little too much. But Nya time I think is 5 minutes. I'd probably lower the outfit change to 3K so people can see the outfits more. Yeah. I talk about it once. Okay, Nya. Let me get a 5-minute timer, Nya. 5-minute timer, Nya. I literally typed Nya, Nya. Oh, 5-minute timer, Nya. Starting now, Nya. This is Nya time. Nya time is Nya time. Hi, Nya. Redeem it and see it for yourself, Nya. She loves it, Nya. I think it's cute, Nya. You can give me shit about it, Nya, but I like it, Nya. Funny enough, I actually like it, Nya. But I know that I'll get tired of it later, Nya. If it gets redeemed, Nya, like very, very often, Nya, it's too much. It's too much, Nya. Thanks, Austin. I was curious, Nya. Yeah, and then sometimes I'll call you something Nyan. So like, in Nya time, sometimes I'll call you Sammy Nyan. Or Austin Nyan. Gets you to raise the price, Nya. Redeems it, Nya. I know. You could have redeemed it before I changed the price, Nya. But no, respectable decision, Nya. About the outfit change, Nya. I actually didn't want the outfit changes, Nya, to be redeemed so often, Nya. I didn't want them to be changed, like, too much, Nya. I didn't want my outfit changing all the time, Nya. I would be more likely to have them lower, Nya, if they were on a timer, Nya. But they're for the rest of stream or until they get changed, Nya. Hi, Victor, Nya. We're in Nyan time. I'm Nyanning. Well, welcome in, Banjo Nyan. Thank you. Welcome in. Happy Monday, Nyan. Or is it Tuesday for you now? I'm not good with time, Nyan. Like, can you read the monogamy tongue twister, Nyan? I have it copied if you're good. I can do it kinda, just not the Japanese one. I know the English version, yeah. I just can't do it with the Nyan in the middle, yeah. Nyan, 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 man, Nyan, Nyan, I can do the English version, yeah. I can do the English version, yeah. Just not with the nyas. Nyan, 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 man, Nyan, Nyan, Jun, Nyan, do no Nyana be no Nyaku. I can't do it. I can maybe say it slower, nya. There you go. Nyan, 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 Nyan. I tried, nya. When nya time's over, I'll do the English version, yeah. What were you talking about, nya? I was talking about my stream changes, nya. We spent almost an hour talking about the changes on stream, nya. Majority of that time was spent on the rule changes, nya. Rules and extra stuff, nya. Thank you for the daily blood redeem, nya. But yeah, I changed a bunch of stuff, yeah. What rule changes, yeah? So there are more changes for my own personal comfortability, yeah. So the experience will not be changed, yeah. At least in my opinion, yeah. I don't think much will change, yeah. Yeah, Banjo, you definitely won't break anything, yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, barely anything has changed, Nia. They're just more putting myself out there, Nia. And advocating for myself, Nia. I almost fell asleep, Nia. I just took an energy drink, Nia. Energy drink, Nia. Is that a challenge, Nia? It's not a challenge, Nia. I just think that you'll be safe, Nia. If you accept that challenge, Nia, I'll need to ban you, Nia. I don't want Banjo to get banned, Nia. Getting banned at Alley Speedrunsters now, Nia. No. Although what would be interesting, Nia, is seeing Banjo Nyan's unban request, Nia. Now that would be kind of funny. What is the change specifically, Nia? Here, I will go over them after Nia time. I feel like talking about the rules with Nia would be funny, but a little much. Here. 2, 1, Nia. Okay, Nia time's over. Check the rules in her about page. Yeah, so the visual representation of the rules has changed. So, everything is listed in my about me page, but I can go over the specific changes, if you would like. I'm more than happy to talk about them because I need to be comfortable talking about them. I've been trying to avoid talking about them on stream specifically because I was mentioning that I feel guilty about changing things right now.
What?
Mostly because I feel bad. I feel very, very bad changing them now and not doing it before, if that makes sense. I feel like... I don't know. Let's have fun and chill together first and foremost. Basically, I'm just feeling... What if... Basically... No chills. Damn. Damn. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Basically, I've been trying to avoid specifically talking about them because I feel guilty for changing them now instead of earlier. But it is literally that I'm having these so I can advocate for myself. So I need to get comfortable talking about them anyway. I need the immersion therapy. Wait, what is it called? When you force yourself to start doing it, so that exposure therapy. That's the word. You should do a stream playing Smash Bros with us, and that would be fun. 7TV gone? Wait, no, 7TV should still be in. Wait, did I forget to change? Wait, hold on. Guys, hold on. Hold on. No, 7TV wasn't meant to be gone. No. I was adjusting it, but that wasn't meant to be gone. Thank you for letting me know. 7TV should be here. Hold on 1 second. That's a bad thing. Let me fix that. Oh, sorry. No, you're fine. I just don't have a Switch that I can connect to my computer. So I can't do any Switch games. There you go. If you refresh, 7TV should be there. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was gone. No, 7TV was not meant to be gone. By the way, an ad's about to start in about a minute. Just as a fair warning to those who don't have a sub, ad jail might be in your future. I'm joking. Wait, are you? It wasn't applied properly. Joking about no backseat. Oh, okay, yeah. Also, it wasn't just me this time. Yeah, no, I accidentally had it on the wrong set that had 0. So I needed to fix it. Okay, it should be fine now, I promise. I'm sorry it wasn't working. Still wasn't here though. Okay, I'm used 7TV, so I didn't notice. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's still there. It's still there. Okay. I'll wait to talk specifically about the rules until the ads are done, just so everyone can have clarification. If that makes sense. I wouldn't want to do it in the ads when everyone's gone, so I'll talk about them after the ads. But yeah, so in terms of the other non-rule changes, I changed the audio levels in OBS, so stream should be a little bit more calm. And, I removed a bunch of sound alerts. Banjo, I know that you talked about this before. I removed, loud sound alerts. So there should be nothing jump scary. If you guys feel like one is jump scary, let me know. I removed the super loud, and I just removed all sound alerts I was no longer enjoying. So those are changed as well. There are still sound alerts, but they are more calm, and the volume is not too incredibly loud. But they're still hearable, in my opinion. But they shouldn't blow your eardrums out, is the goal. Nothing should be crazy loud. If something is crazy loud, please let me know and I will adjust it. The goal is to be lurker friendly and to be more calm on people who can't handle super loud stuff. Sometimes I lurk, it's so jumpy. No, I completely understand. I personally agree with you, which is why it took me so long to change it because I felt guilty removing sound alerts people were using. But it all goes back to I need to advocate for myself and do the stream how I want it because I agree with you. So no metal pipe. Metal pipe will live forever in our hearts. We will most likely sometimes have a stream where we will play the 10 hours of silence interrupted by metal pipe. That will happen. But no metal pipe sound alert. Metal pipe was so metal though. Would be funny sometimes, like if you have an event. Yeah. And we clearly look for it. Yeah. Metal pipe for horror streams? Oh god. That'd be so bad. Yeah. But yes, that's a big change I did. But audio levels in general, Shelby, is adjusted. If anything is too loud or too quiet, let me know. I want to make the audio more clear for you and more listenable, if that makes sense. So if like even my voice gets too loud, let me know. We should worship metal pipes. Dorime. Da 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 Dorime. I get it, Dorime. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Sorry they came out of nowhere. Oh, I promised you a tongue twister. I said the English one. Let me... I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna get all confident. I'm gonna fuck it up. Let me take a sip of water. Okay. Can you imagine imaginary menagerie managing an imaginary menagerie? That's what it translates to, or at least what it would be. Can you imagine an imaginary menagerie managing imaginary menagerie? I told you I can do it. I can't do the Japanese one or the Nya one. Suggestion: pre-video view source as short as 16:9. Oh, like pre-video view source? It's way shorter and way less fun. I know, but I can do it. That's all I was trying to show. I'm a little confused about the pre-video view source as short and 16:9. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Now you can, yeah. Okay, wrote it wrong. Oh, did you? How much wood? What? How much wood? Oh, would a woodchuck? If a woodchuck, wait, God, I can't handle it when it's read, when it's like typed out. Make 2 video view source in OBS, something like that, so you don't need to adjust it every time. Oh. Wait, I adjust something every time? Wait. Oh, I see what you mean for like clip recommendations. I see. I have to see about that, yeah. Banjo collab incoming. Here, I will go and watch that in just a second. I am gonna talk about the rules stuff now that everyone's out of the ads. Now that everyone's out of the ads, I will talk about the rules stuff. But let me pull these up. Let me pull these up so I don't.
This extremely popular hippo on the
Okay, there we go. How much more points do you have though? You jump like 4 to 6k every stream. Banjo is the points master. Too many points. Okay, so the major changes in the rules. I guess I'll go through every single one and explain myself, I guess. Realistically, this list of rules isn't super crazy long compared to some people's, but I still find them long. So I'll go over every single one, just so that there's more clarification. You know I got point multiplier from sub? Yeah, I forget that there's a point increaser when you have a sub, yeah. Okay, I'll go over every rule. The first one I don't feel like I need to explain too far, but it is, please be kind to Allie and everyone here. Absolutely no discrimination of any kind is allowed. This? Yeah. I don't think that needs much, explanation. Just be a good human being, I guess. Don't be mean to other people just to be mean. Second one, no politics. I wanted to put this with this rule, but I realized I probably don't need to explain. But I'm gonna explain since we're going over every rule. No politics is not new, no. I just figured I would go over every single one, but honestly, yeah, I don't know the point of going through the old ones. I think they just make sense. Okay, I'm gonna go over the new ones. I am now making the chat English only. Obviously, if we're on the topic of languages, this... Like, no, I'll even joke one. Oh, like, on politics, or... English only chat? Oh, like, jokes about politics? I think it really depends. The reason why I'm saying no politics is I'm not the most informed about politics. The best I can put it is I know the world is very, very, rough right now, or at least the US. Because I'm not the most, knowledgeable about stuff. So I try not to talk about it on stream because unfortunately, some people... I don't want to say unfortunately. People have difference of opinion here. People have difference of opinion and I don't want anyone to get offended. I'm just asking to make clear for everyone that I know I'm pretty goodbye to myself. I don't think any modern... I think Austin has a good point. No modern politics. So, like, I think it's better to just not talk about it on stream. So... Hitler's cool. Yeah. Sure. God, the dark jokes, man. They make me laugh. Yeah, that should be... I think modern politics are just a no. But, like, older like, that's fine. But I think it all goes back to the disclaimer that I am not the most knowledgeable on topics. So please keep that in mind. If I happen to offend anyone in this way, please know it's not intentional. Please tell me if something I say can be taken wrong. It all goes back to the I don't know everything rule. Or the disclaimer. So in terms of the new rules, the major one that is very enforceable is do not ask to message me in DMs. We have a community Discord for after-hour interaction. So basically, if you are new to the stream and you're like, hey yo, can I DM you something? Did you guys... Oh my god! Is this the joke, or is you just saying that? I'm luckily very knowledgeable in a wide variety of things. I really appreciate it. Dang it, I was like totally definitely about to do that. No comment though, please. Hi. It was pretty mind-blowing. The wig party? Wait, again, this is one of the things I'm not knowledgeable about. I'm putting less on this comment. Can we even offend the no DM rule? I mean, the OGs have already messaged. Well, yeah, no, you guys can't. What I mean is, like, newer people or, like, people I'm unfamiliar with just being like, hey, yo, can I DM you something? That's a little uncomfortable, you know? The answer is no. I put it in the rules so that I can say no. Like I said, no, we're not discriminating against, no. It's literally just like, it's to prevent scams and bots. I can't ask to DM you, I'm scared. Why do you hate me? I don't hate you. I'm sorry. Oh my god, Ark. No, it's literally... I'm not trying to discriminate against new people. It's to prevent bots and scams. And, you know how, like, bots and scams will be like, stop prejudice if you exposure therapy, exposure therapy. I'm trying to revive myself. Exposure therapy. God. Okay. It is not meant to be a discrimination thing. I just find it a little uncomfortable if someone asks to DM you when they don't even know you. This is me trying to enforce the, hey, my time with you is on stream. If you feel like you need outside hours, I have a Discord for that. If DMs are in the future. Hey, can I click the can you click the link in the DM? Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. It's to prevent scams and bots. It's basically, this is a rule to hold myself accountable so I can say no. This is one of those rules that it was literally, the intention was to allow myself to say no to people who ask. It's to give me the courage to say no. Gives me some roar. So that's the importance of that rule. The major rule, this is something I was gonna mention later, but the major rule that what if new people make you want to ask for their DMs? I will also have to say no. I think it just really depends. This is a rule that is more to hold myself accountable than it is anyone else. I've seen people asking to DM you in chat, so it's a needed rule. Yeah. It's just to hold myself accountable, to be like, I can say no. The major rule that I really want to put emphasis on, this does lead into one of the disclaimers. They are intertwined with each other. So literally this rule ties into the very first disclaimer. And I think this is how I want to handle this situation. The major rule that I notice most breaches of is do not dox me, yourself, or anyone else. Doxing includes mentioning your age. this is something I definitely wanted to talk about, but again, I'm trying to do exposure therapy even though I'm a little uncomfortable. Because this is important to talk about. In the past, I have mentioned my age on stream. I'm gonna be very honest and say I regret it. I know no one I've mentioned it to will use it against me, but I feel very uncomfortable knowing that people know my age now. I regret it. And I'm gonna say that quite honestly. I regret mentioning my age on stream. I know no one will use it against me, but it makes me feel uncomfortable, if that makes sense. So please do not ask me how old I am. If you ask, I will tell you the lore reason for not knowing my age. The lore reason is, oh, I have amnesia, I don't remember. So... Me too. Okay, Archive's the one person who should know my age. The only answer I will give you, and it goes back to another disclaimer I have, is I am overage. I can legally drink. She's like 300 or something because she's a vampire. Exactly. So, all I will tell you is I'm overage. Just so you know. But I will never give a number anymore. But the major emphasis is actually on you guys. I would not like to know your name, your age either. I understand if you're older, you can mention like, yeah, like back in my day, like there's those jokes. Those are fine. What I actually want to put emphasis on is if you're underage. I want my stream to be 18 plus recommended, but I feel terrible making it 18 plus confirmed. Like, if that makes sense. I've talked to you guys a lot about it. I wanted to be an 18 plus stream for the sake of comfortability, but I do not have the heart to do so. So this is an 18 plus recommended, and this is how I want to handle it. This all ties back to the rule. Do not dox yourself. Please don't tell me how old you are, especially if you're underage. I think that's how I want to handle this rule. Basically, this all ties into the first disclaimer. I do curse. I do talk about 18 plus stuff. If you are underage, please do not bring attention to it for your own safety and my comfortability. The reason why I say this, because I talk about 18 plus things and I do curse, when I find that someone is under 18, I have a tendency to feel uncomfortable and feel like I want to limit myself, even though I'm not naturally a suggestive person. I still don't really get why people can't say their age if you're older and do it on your own accord. Like, I get the no asking you or others part. Yeah, it's mostly just to prevent I don't know. It's just how I'm trying to handle it. I'm not familiar. I just felt like this was the most comfortable way of bringing attention to it for me. It's at least this way for me. I just don't know how else to approach it, so this is just how I'm approaching it. Like, I understand, like, if you're older, and you, like, slightly mention, and you can kind of guess, but I'm more talking about the people who are underage, and I know they're underage, and I feel a little uncomfortable. I know that we have a few people here that are like that. But I don't have the heart to ban or kick them out, or... You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to make it a rule to please do not mention your age. for the sake of, like, everyone, I guess. I don't know how else to put it. I don't know how to handle this type of situation. So this is just how I'm doing it. I'm sorry if this doesn't seem too fair. Yeah, sure, we'll do. It's not a big deal to follow. Yeah, it's just how I'm choosing to handle it. Just be cool, bro, if you want to join adult community. Yeah. Like, I can't prevent underage people from joining my streams. I just want them to be safe themselves, and I don't want to feel like I'm limiting how I'm acting. That's all it is. When I was a teen, I'd lie about my age all the time. Exactly. Like, you can't stop that. And I'm perfectly, like, I understand. But if, like, someone comes in and tells me that they're underage, that's actually way more dangerous for them. I trust everyone here, but there are creepy people on the internet, and it's better just not to mention it. When I was younger, and I'd mentioned that I was younger, there was awful people out there. I don't want people to go through the same thing. I trust you guys, but I know that there's some people out there that I do not trust. You know what I mean? If they want to see Booba, it's not hard. Exactly. So, I'm sorry, this is the one rule that I want to be a little bit more cracked down on. It's more for the sake of people, and I don't know. It's just how I'm handling it. I know it's not the best way to handle it. It's how I'm choosing to handle it because I have no other way to handle it. So, okay, moving on because, again, I'm trying not to feel guilty. This is the rule I feel most guilty about. If you're like 50 or something, it's probably not a problem. Exactly. It's more for those who are underage than who are of age. Okay. This is a rule that has been in, but I would just like to mention it. It's less a rule, more a disclaimer. Please follow it if you can. I can get very, very anxious about viewer count. I actually try to avoid looking at viewer count like it's the plague. I get very, very anxious, and I tend to get very, very critical if I look at it. I don't want to look at viewer count. So please, if you can, don't mention viewer count to me. I understand it can come up in conversation. If I ask specifically, which I don't think I ever will, then, but this is one of the things where it's like, don't try to mention it just out of nowhere. You have at least one viewer? Exactly. You really should have put it in the rules though? Should I have? I can if you think that's a better way. The thing is, I'm thinking of the disclaimers more as rules, but with explanation. But I can make it all rules. I don't mind. I think of the disclaimers as rules, in my opinion. I think disclaimers are less strict. I mean, yeah. They are less strict, but they are... All rules is probably better for legibility. Okay, I can adjust that. I'll adjust that after stream then. If that makes more sense to all of you, I'm more than happy to change it. Yeah, I see the disclaimers as rules with explanation. That's how I see it. Or at least giving you an explanation about how I handle things. So I can totally change it. Yeah, if you want people to follow and be reasonable to enforce rules are better than disclaimers. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't think about it like that. So I can change it. Yeah. So that is one. Okay. So you guys feel like that one should totally be in rules. Okay. I can do that. Okay. This is a new one. This is again, I want to preface with this is one that I feel bad for enforcing, but this happens even outside of my streams, and I feel like I need it for the sake of my own mental. I feel really, really bad about including it now. This is another one of those things that I feel very bad including, but I'm gonna go over it briefly because this is one of the ones I feel uncomfortable talking about and explaining myself. I'm going to talk about it because exposure therapy. I know my voice is higher, and I sound young. I am not a child, though. I don't feel bad, I'll smack. I need the smack. I need it. I'm not a child. I understand jokes. No more alley child jokes. It is recommended to not use them. Thank you. I understand some jokes are funny, but they're only funny for so long. So excessive use of these jokes, please try to avoid them. That's kind of how it is. I don't want to go into too much detail, but I started getting a little uncomfortable with them. Isn't it like the two brain noodle or short streamer stuff? No, it's like the calling me short is fine. It's saying that I sound like a child, or oh wow, you finally sound like an adult. It's like those kinds of jokes. They were funny at the start. They no longer became funny, and I started getting self-conscious. I started taking it more than a joke. So, overall, like I said, I feel a little uncomfortable talking about it. Just try and keep in mind that, it's only funny for so long. I'm gonna try and move on. But that's one for me. Similar to the previous disclaimer, keep the teasing to a minimum. Some teasing is fine. It all goes down to repetitive jokes aren't repetitive teasing or repetitive jokes. Okay. Oh, this is one that I really like mentioning. I was thinking you were getting uncomfortable with that. You should say when to stop. Yes, that's why a lot of these are to hold myself accountable. It all goes back to how I said these rules are more to allow myself to say enough is enough and advocate for myself. So I know that majority of you would stop. I just need to allow myself to say that I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. The rule in the disclaimer is to feel like I'm allowed to. That's all it is. But yes, this was one of the disclaimers I felt most guilty about including, but I felt like I needed to include. Just over time. Like I said, that type of thing happens outside of stream as well. So I know that this stuff happens even outside of stream. I know that it's prevalent. Yeah, sorry, probably use it a bit much, but you can call me out if I go overboard. I appreciate it, Rouge. I appreciate it. Again, I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad. These rules are so I can finally tell myself that, hey, it's starting to get a little uncomfortable. That's all it is. That's all it is. I just... I always feel anxious talking about my needs. This all goes back into, my own insecurities and blah blah blah, blah IRL stuff, blah. I have a very hard time advocating for myself and my needs and my uncomfortability feelings. I need to be more open about talking about my feelings, even when I need to stop someone. So, it's just, this type of thing happens even outside of stream. I would get those jokes ever since I was actually a kid. So, I'm very, very familiar. I'm just starting to get a little over it, if that makes sense. Thank you for the reset, Arctic. I'm actually gonna take you up on that. Give me a second. I'm gonna take a sip of water. I was... I didn't even do that. Oh my god. I've got me. That made me laugh. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the well-timed breather, Arctic. Thank you. That was well-timed. I definitely took a breather and I took a big sip of water. Your stream, your cozy place. Exactly. That's all that these are ruled. All these are meant to kind of keep that and make me feel more comfortable. I feel really bad for saying anything now over before. I am sorry for not mentioning anything before, but like I said, I've always had a very hard time advocating for myself. You gotta stop, Chatterboy. So, that's what that rule is for. I appreciate you guys for being so understanding. I really, really appreciate it. I'm sorry for putting so much of myself out there now. No, I shouldn't say I'm sorry. What I'm saying is that thank you guys for listening and being understanding. These are for myself. Be happy for you. Thank you. As you can tell, this is my struggle point. This is my struggle bus. Talking about struggle buses. Next disclaimer. Brand new disclaimer. I've talked about this in the past. I've talked about this disclaimer in the past. But talking about darker topics about mental health or experiences is fine. But please know, we are not therapists. I will definitely talk about, here's the best way I can put it. I completely understand why people have the rule no trauma dumping. The goal is not for you to trauma dump. That is not what this disclaimer is for. This disclaimer is like, hey, I have a rough day, or I don't know how to handle this. I have trauma on this. Right? Like, it's completely okay to talk about your experiences and why you act the way you do. This is perfectly fine in my opinion. I understand why some people have a no trauma dumping rule. They want to keep stream lighthearted. I want you to feel like you can talk to me. But I need people to know I'm not your therapist. I'm literally just another person who has their own struggles and has gone through their own struggles. So I want there to be waves of support, and if you feel like you need help, I want you to feel like you can talk about yourself. But I need people to know I'm not a therapist, and I'm going to try and keep things light, and I'm not going to dwell on it. So if you're trauma dumping for attention, that will not work. What I'm trying to do is, hey, you're talking about your experience that's rough for you. Maybe I can help with my experience, but we're not going to stay on it for too long, and I'm not going to make the stream very, very sad. Or at least I'm gonna try very, very hard to keep it light, if that makes sense. If this disclaimer slash rule becomes abused, I will have to do no trauma dumping. But for now, if you talk about some things, yeah, probably best not to dump years of pain into extreme. Exactly. That's for a real therapist. Exactly. So it's like, I want you to feel like you can talk about your day or something that you're struggling with. But if you make it all about trauma dumping, then it's like, okay, maybe chill out. But I want people to feel like they can get support. But yes, we're not therapists. The biters are not therapists. But we are people who have gone through their own experiences and maybe can help you out a little bit. With this, I've been contemplating putting a vent channel. I don't know if anyone feels like they need it. I haven't added it yet out of the only reason of I don't know if anyone will use it. Today, the property I am aiming is not working. No. So it's basically that's pretty much that's the one thing that I put more emphasis on because it's always been like that. The stream has always been like that where I allow. That's it. Yeah. Mito has a vent channel and it's used often. Yeah, I've been contemplating putting that in. I've been contemplating it. So I'm thinking about maybe adding it. If you feel like we should have it just in the off chance, I can put it in. I just want people to know that they aren't alone and there are people who have experiences that could possibly help them. But it's important not to dwell and feel super sorry for yourself all the time. Tomorrow I'll go find another place. You got this, Banjo. You got this. It's like that, yeah. It's like, I want people to feel like they can talk about their shit, but not dwell on their shit. You know what I mean? Do you have rules for Discord? I do. I was going to update them with the new Twitch rules. I just didn't get to them. I do have some, though. There's a rules channel in there. Yeah. Everything else is just older. They're the same rules. Literally just going back to, I'm not the most knowledgeable on things. Please don't ask me questions I don't understand. Stuff like that. Thank you guys for being understanding. I hope this was enough clarification on the rules. I'm sorry that all the changes have happened now. But like I said, I appreciate you guys being understanding and being supportive. Sorry for having a little bit of a moment earlier. I'm trying to be better about, do you want me to mod the Discord too? Are you okay as is? I think I'm pretty okay on the Discord, because most everyone's well behaved in the Discord. I think the only major thing I struggle with is like, when people would, go out and try to scam slash bot slash sell services. But I think I kind of figured out the crackdown on that. If you ever get DM'd by someone, please let me know and I'll ban. In terms of like bots, scammer, etc., selling services, etc. It's against the rules for someone to try and sell you services. So I think the rules in my Discord are quite thorough. I think I'm pretty good on Discord, but if I ever struggle, I'll reach out. But for right now, I think I'm pretty okay. I think that's all I have to say. If you ever need help, I am available. Thank you. Yeah, no, I think my Discord's very well behaved. I appreciate all of you guys for being well behaved. I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry for a little bit of a heftier stream on this conversation. Oh, I forgot. There was one change that is used to help me. When I get raided, mods can use this, or I can use this command. It is a script for me when I get raided. It's a script for me so that I can stay on track. So when I get raided, I can use this if I'm struggling to get my my introductions out of the way. It's to help keep me on track. So I have a script for when I get raided now. Just because it'll help me not get overwhelmed. I forgot that was the one extra thing I added. So yeah, so I think that's everything that's changed on the stream. I know it was a lot, but you guys can hold me accountable as well. If you notice that I am letting things slide, again, you can even hold me accountable. You're allowed to hold even the streamer accountable. I'm gonna try harder to advocate for myself and my comfortability. I will try and talk to you guys more about how I'm feeling. Even if it's hard. On days that I'm struggling, I will have a pinned message. If I'm feeling rough one day and I feel like absolutely no teasing, etc., I will put that in chat. I will pin it. If there's any specific you want to add, you can explain it to me after stream. Yeah. I think it's mostly just trying to advocate for myself and feel more comfortable. I have realized if the streamer is comfortable, more people will be comfortable, and I'm sorry that I haven't been the most comfortable in the past. Should we test you sometimes if you hold yourself to the roof? No. Preferably not. Preferably not. You fucking body check me. God damn. No, I think it's more just, You can also message me before a stream if you want to be more vigilant or something. I really appreciate Austin. You're a great mod. I really appreciate you. I feel very happy that I have a mod who cares about me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna try and be more vocal about the vibes of the day. I'll also ban you if you vibe check the rules. Literally, yeah, if I'm struggling extra hard during a stream and I feel like I can't take teasing, I will put that in the chat and I will pin it. If I'm feeling sick and I especially need to like mention, hey, I know my voice sounds weird, please don't mention it too often, I will put that. So I will try and talk about my feelings more. But again, I'm gonna keep even my feelings lighthearted because I don't want to feel like the mood gets hanged down or droops. I don't want the droop snoots. So if you even notice that I start doom posting, you can hold me accountable to my own rules. I want to keep things more lighthearted while also being very real and supportive of feelings, if that makes sense. So, yeah, that's it. Yep. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Ugh. That was a long explanation. We've almost hit 2 hours, guys. I've been yapping for 2 hours. Can you believe it? I have other streamers venting to me. I do care about the person behind the model. I appreciate it, Austin. Thank you. Yeah, you do be a yap. Yeah, I'm fucking yapping today. I will draw. I promise Doodle Monday will happen. Banjo's videos! Guys, we were on that topic for so long, I almost forgot about Banjo's videos. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my Chrome? I was gonna remind you when you were done with the rules. I appreciate it. I got it this time, though. I got it. Yeah, yippee! Oh, I see what you mean by the adjusting thing. Banjo. Yeah, I'll fix that, actually. I will do that after stream, where I do the 2 different aspect ratios so I don't have to change it every time. That's a very good idea. I completely understand what you mean now. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the BGM so that we can hear the mooding. Oh, it's mooding! Mooding!
Internet is called Moodang.
Moodang.
He is a 2-month-old pygmy hippo baby, a cutie born with a double chin and double eyelids. His name means bouncing pig, because he is usually as lively as a little pig bouncing
I'm
around.
slapping him.
Compared to his mother, who is keen on eating quietly, Moodang is very lively. He plays and frolics with the zookeeper here every day. The zookeeper especially likes to pat Moodang on the butt. This makes Moodang angrily bite. Since his teeth haven't developed yet, being bitten by Moodang will only make you feel soft and sticky. The vengeful Moodang sometimes gets very angry and refuses to be hugged by the zookeeper. Even if the zookeeper wants to give him a bath,
And the Smackies, what the
You
heck?
should know that hippos with sensitive skin love taking baths the most. Moodang is adorably angry, and the zookeeper helplessly keeps comforting him. Sometimes the bouncy and slippery him will slip and fall by himself. At this time, he will bounce over to his mother to seek comfort. When Moodang is quiet, he looks chubby and soft. He's really like a jumping pork ball. This extremely popular hippo on the internet is called...
Why he slapped? Stop the Smackies! No! That was cute though. I love Moodang. Moodang. Dog.
What's sneaking a snack here is actually a prairie dog. Right now, what it's munching on is a succulent plant. Besides
Roughhousing with
eating
the
some plants and fruits,
with
they
animals
also
is normal.
gnaw on
That's
things
fair.
Just like some
Just
cats
the
and dogs do.
Smackies.
That's because a prairie dog's incisors
Oh my
keep
God.
growing, and it needs to gnaw on things to grind its teeth. Interestingly, as soon as their owner calls their name, they'll respond, just like obedient soldiers. Prairie dogs are animals with extremely strong language talents and have a great ability to recognize voices. In the wild, prairie dogs can even chat with each other in a unique mouse language. They have corresponding terms for humans of different genders and attires, as well as for the creatures they've seen. They can even communicate in different regional
Look at
dialects.
him.
It's really amazing. They have tawny fur with a lighter color on the abdomen. Their ears are so tiny that they're almost invisible. Their heads are similar to those of bunnies. They're so small and look really fun. What's sneaking a snack here is actually a prairie dog.
The one with the
They have
little
corresponding
coat.
terms for humans of different genders and attires, as well as for
Your name. Like, oh, look at the one. It's wearing a little shirt. That's so cute. That's adorable. I'm a fan. Look at them. They're so cute. Oh my god. Adorable. Adorable. I don't know why I went to go and look at the comments. Those are some good. Can we vote for a free clip recommendation from Banjo every stream? I'm open to it. Here, I meant to close that. Here, I'll turn the music back on. Yes, yeah, I'm down for that. If we get videos like that every stream, man, that gives me serotonin. The banjo recommendations give me serotonin. That was a perfect. Honestly, I needed those. That made me feel a bit better. I'm getting so tired, but I haven't even done it. Give the man VIP for cute animals? Dude, for real. Banjo, you want VIP? Oh my god. Oh dang. Nah, fair. Mm. Okay. Alright guys, I think I need to go over to art. I think I need to do Doodle Monday. I think I only got an hour left in me. So I need to work on art for an hour. It's time. I'm sorry for taking so long to talk about or work on art. I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to me yap. I don't think I can yap for this long next for a while. I've yapped too much. The yappening. But yes, it is time. I need to work on emotes. I need to work on my commissions. I need to be a responsible adult. I'm gonna take a bite of my potato salad. It's been sitting here. I need to eat. It's warm. I forgot I had potato salad. I'm taking a bite. Become rejuvenated. I also need to eat, but I'm sick. No! Do you have soup? Soup. I do not know. We need to make you soup. If I could make you soup, I would. Oh my god. Hold on 1 second. I'm just messaging someone really fast. I just noticed the Super Saiyan Alley in the picture. I wanted to include it. Yeah, I wanted to include it really bad. I really like it. Okay, I'm gonna change. I think I changed the category, but I'm gonna change the category to art. And then let me change to media. Yeah. And now I can turn on music, and we will turn on Miku. I want to listen to Miku. I think my old work makes me cringe. I feel that. You can call me Miku. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna pull my tablet down. So my eyes aren't closed 24/7. For 1 second. Whew. Okay. Me, you. Whew. I was feeling a tad faint, so I just asked Arkai to turn on the AC. I'm waiting for the AC to kick in. It's gonna be so much better. Oh my god. AC! Cool air! I need it. I need it. I was starting to feel a little faint. But I'm okay. I'm okay now. We're getting to the hot hours of the day. Okay. We need to be in work mode now, friends. Work mode. I think that turned out really cute. That looks good. Use that because I like that. I think that looks good. Ah, okay. There's the hair. So now that there's the hair. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. I'm drawing a gender bent human version. Meet a snake friend. Ooh, that's exciting. Heck yeah. Why did I get French ads? I don't even know French, not one bit. Oh god. They just thought you wanted a French ad this time around. I see in the bent version is the girl, I presumed. Heck yeah, though, that's cool. I wish you luck, you got this. I need to figure out how to approach this now. Oh heck, I drew that on the same layer. Not what I wanted to do. Different layer, different layer. Whoops. Oh, this was something I wanted to change actually, now that I think about it. I wanted to just zoom in here. There we go. I think it just looks better this way. I need to figure out how to do the floating body. I got this. I can do it though, I believe. everybody. I'm doing it. Now I have their hands. And I... He's just a snake. Snake boy. So I'd probably just erase this. Yeah, that's probably what it would look like, honestly. It actually works really well. There we go. I think it's cute. Little floating corpse. Mm. There we go. And then we can move on. It's Nemo. Her hair is really fun to draw, though. I like. What it would look like if I gave them. Hello, Rasima. Hi, hi. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Mm. How are you? Sorry for the broken English, just a translator. No problem. You're perfectly okay. I'm doing pretty okay. Thank you so much for asking. I'm finally working on some of my emote commissions I needed to get done. Finally, I'm starting to feel a little bit more calm and relaxed, which I really much appreciate. So far, I'm doing pretty okay today. How about yourself? Damn, I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I only know Russian. Help me. Oh, I don't know Russian. You have a sweet voice. Thank you. What are you gonna call new model, by the way? I can't tell you yet. That's a secret. It has a name. It has a name, but I can't tell you right now because it would be lore spoilers if I told you the name of it. But you guys can have fun with it. You know what? Here, I'll give you a little hint. I can't tell you the name of it, but I'll give you the abbreviations. I don't think you'll be able to guess it just from the abbreviations, but I'm calling it RS. Like RS. That's the abbreviation for it. That's all I'll give you. There are two VTubers saying hello to everyone and they send greetings to you too. Aww, thank you. Hello. 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 Thank you. But yes, the info that I'll give you about it is RS. That's all I'll tell you is that it's called RS Alley or Alley RS. How old are you? Is the secret. Secret. Yeah, she already forgot. Yeah, I forgot it. I have many amnesia. Yeah. I'm a vampire. I can't remember my age. Too old. Fell asleep, I'm back. Welcome to the land of the living, Sammy. I hope you had a good nap. Well, everyone should have secrets. Yeah. Allie failed kinda. I tried. Okay. I wasn't expecting to have to test it this early. Okay, I said greetings to others. Have a good stream too. Thank you so much for Steama. Thank you, thank you. Hello. I mean, real DM. Okay. Oh my god! Holy shit! Can I show? Can I show tweet? Can I show? You're so proud. Oh my god! That's gorgeous! Ah, I love it! Oh my god! I look so cool. I look so edgy. He wasn't joking. The real tests are happening live as well as H tests. No, this one's fine. This one's fine, I promise. Sad, very weird, but it's fine. Damn. Dick. Wait. Would you like to keep this project a secret, Banjo? Or would you like me to show stream too? I like the baha. It's so good. Look at him. You can do whatever you want. Okay, I want to show it. I want to show it. That's so cool. Wait, hold on. Let's go in frames. Here, I'm gonna pull it up for you guys so you can see what I'm fangirling about. This is the usual art gift. It's so good. We got the Banjo art gift. Art by Banjo. So cool. The halo looks sick. Ah. Banjo cooked. Banjo cooked. Yo, the thingies. I love the thingies. Look, the tail. I just realized the tail in the background. The tail. You made the tail like black flamey. That's sick. And then you added like purple effects. That's so cool. Ah. Dude, you're kind of right. The black tail looks so cool. Like the black fire. That looks so cool. Like it's purplish black fire. That's so cool. It's going in the frames. Look at my tattoo. Made you look scary instead of baby mode. So true. Well, that's actually kind of the purpose of RS. I was about to call it by its actual name. Allie, don't do that. Don't call it by its actual name. It's a secret. It's a secret. I was just about to call it by its actual name. The purpose of RS is the... It originally purple, but I fricked up the blood mode. But no, it looks cool. It looks like a happy accident to me. I know, I can't say the name. I gotta withhold. I can hold it. I can do it. I can do it. I'm strong. The purpose of RS is to be the edgies. RS, really scary. Yeah, it's the really scary model. It's the really scary model, yeah. No, it looks sick though. It looks so cool. I really love it. Thank you so much, Banjo. Will Vampii sure. I love. Dude, you're gonna make me want to debut this sooner than later. You're gonna make me want to debut this model even sooner. I could probably guess if I try hard enough, I'm sure. But I think if someone even guesses it, I'm not even gonna say yes or no. At least until the lore is done. It's so good! Yeah! Thank you. Dude, you're gonna make me want to debut this soon. You guys are gonna, all of you drawing the new model is making me want to debut it sooner than later. All of you are making me want to debut this, like, right now. I can't finish a model in a day. Oh my god. You guys are gonna make me want to do this sooner than later. I was gonna wait till later this year. Damn. No, it's so good though. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the gift. That's gonna go in the picture frames. I have more pictures to frame. Yeah! That halo reminds me of School-chan. I have to look up who that is. The name sounds familiar. Let me take a look. Well, I have no clue. I know the VTuber, but I don't know why the halo reminds you of them. If I make art, how do I show you? I have a Discord, and in that Discord, I have a doodles channel. Most everyone posts their doodles there. And then, if I see that it's fan art, I will typically... I haven't done this in a while, but typically I will post your art that you've made in a specific channel of specifically fan art of me. And then I'll put it in a picture frame in my room. Like in the just chatting room. I have little picture frames and all of that is fan art. Oh, she has tentacle redeems and stuff. That stuff is close to those eyes. Oh, I see. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Yeah, if you do art, I have a channel in there for doodles specifically. And it's where everyone posts their art. We also have a self-posting channel. If you want to promote yourself specifically. But yeah, feel free to join. All it takes is just a little verification that you've read the rules and etc. All the basic Discord stuff. Our community really loves and appreciates art. My goal is to help people who are too scared to draw learn how to draw. Yeah, there is occasional not safe for work art, but I always ask if there is not safe for work to please spoiler it and let people know what it includes so that you can look at it at your own discretion. Yeah, any art includes biggies, yeah. Yeah, even total you're not oh my god. My goal is just to make people feel comfortable enough to draw if they want to. That's the goal. I do draw big boobs often, yeah. Most of us draw bigger booba, but not all of us, which is also appreciated. I love all types. It's hard not to, exactly. That reminds me, I heard booba and Sora was so I hate. Welcome in, what a time to join, huh? pretty funny. You still eepy? I am definitely a little eepy. I did sleep, but I woke up feeling a little sick. I don't know why. I just started not feeling good. I started feeling a little sick yesterday, but I didn't know what it was. So I'm just getting some body aches today. I don't understand, but I'm recovering fine. Now that I'm starting to wake up, I'm feeling a little better. But I'm still feeling a little rough, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'd like to promote the slogan of medium is premium for y'all. It's true. All booba is accepted. Well, it's good. I hope it gets better at the very least. Thank you. I'm gonna take the time to recover. Flat is just, yeah. I forgot. Flat is justice, medium is premium, and big boob, what is the large is something? I don't remember what the large one was. I just remembered medium is premium, flat is justice, biggies is big B's. I don't know. I always forget the big large one. Yeah, I forget it, but I tried. That's what I was. This is all location. That's far right. I like medium boobies and tiny booty. Ooh, hell yeah. Large is in charge. I wonder who makes up these slogans. Literally everyone collectively. They must be rich. Yeah, the anime community. Me when bald. Hey, Menno. Hair, they're no longer gonna be bald. Not bald. Oh, save. Thank you. I'll draw your new design after I'm done with this. No problem. Only draw me if you want to draw me. They look traumatized. I guess it is kind of the trauma stare, isn't it? To be honest, this should be finished a long time ago, but I'm really bad at hair rendering. I got stuck. No, it happens. Hair rendering is pretty hard. I completely understand. Fingers and hair are my kryptonite. Dude, fingers are very hard. But hair is my favorite, actually. I love drawing hair. I just don't find my own hair rendering style yet. It took me forever to find mine. And I'm still adjusting it. As we're speaking, I'm adjusting my hair rendering style. It's really hard to find one that really speaks to you, you know, and like is fun. So my hair rendering style primarily focuses on being more fun than anything. I have a new slogan, bald makes me enthralled. That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, it took me forever to find my hair rendering style. The only reason why I found it is I discovered someone's style and I kind of tried it with my current style and it ended up just being more fun than anything. So for the sake of it being more fun, I try not to put too much thought into it. So my hair rendering style can adjust as it goes on, but that's simply because I'm doing what's more fun in the moment than I am focusing on the actual, like, proper positioning for it, if that makes sense. Like, I put more focus on the process of shading than I do the actual way it turns out, you know? I just hope it looks good. That's pretty much what it is. So do I have an actual, like, style of shading? Not particularly. Oh, there was a bug on me. Oh, that scared the fuck out of me. Oh, what type of... Ugh. There was, like, a little tiny bug. I didn't like that. Ugh. That scared the fuck out of me. It's kind of easy to draw hair for me because when I was little, I would draw Sonic and most people's hairs are pointy. Yeah. Honestly, however you get into drawing hair, like, I think it's perfectly fine. I think the major point is that you are happy with it or you had fun. So you can't be both. You can be both. Happy or fun. You can be both. This needs to be a little... This needs to be adjusted. This needs to be... There we go. I'm gonna adjust the anatomy of these after. I just want to get the general idea of them out first. My friend got body slammed at the Minecraft movie because he said chicken jockey. The cops got called and I can't shoot. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know the whole... I don't understand the whole chicken jockey meme. I don't know anything about the Minecraft movie. I know what a chicken jockey is, but like... I don't know why this became so crazy. My style change every time I switch between emote, meme, art, and full body. That's normal though. You're still trying to figure out how exactly we want to approach them. That's normal. Right? Like, it's actually important for your art style to change when you're still learning. Because that means you're trying a whole bunch of things and you're slowly going to eventually get to the point where you are you're experimenting. And I think that's good. The fuck is happening at my I don't know, man. It's just when Jack Black says it, the little kids pop up. I wonder why. Chicken jockey, the little kids are like, if Banjo is still just learning, then we're cooked. Everyone's still learning. Here's the thing, it's in art, you're still always learning, right? You're still always improving. It doesn't matter. You keep going, right? It never ends. You just kind of figure yourself out a little bit more as you go on. Hi, today. Happy Monday. Welcome in, welcome in. I saw it again and someone came in with an actual chicken. He got... What? Dude, what's happening at specifically your Minecraft movies? Got to finish the Mo movie. That's kind of crazy. That's pretty bad for artist comms, for real. Because customers never get what they expect. They also one reason I don't do comms. That's why I think talking about how you approach things is important. Like, that's why some people do skebs, right? So it's like, it's a surprise me and it can be in a different style. I think being communicative with clients it's perfectly fine if you want to do comms but you're still experimenting. Just as long as you mention, hey, I'm experimenting and I would love to experiment with your character, you know? Some people do skebs so that they can try different things and they can just learn. But some people just do skebs because it's more fun. They like having the creative process, you know? I don't think it should limit you if that's the only reason, but if it's just one of the reasons, then it's like fine. Here's the thing that I will mention, and I think I've mentioned it to you before, Banjo. Your art, I can tell when it's your art. Even when you're trying and experimenting, you have a specific way your art looks where I can tell it's yours. Right? Just like with Austin, I can completely tell it's his, even though he's trying something else. So it's like... Here's the thing, I would calm you, Banjo. I would also calm Austin. It's just like... I don't know. I just don't have the money. When I calm people, I do cheap calms, because it's all I can afford without hurting myself. Well, like... I want to calm everyone. I want to commission everyone. I'll do it for free. I know. My childhood crush was the magic carpet from... Specifically the magic carpet? Damn. Shadow the Hedgehog? I feel like that was a lot of people's crush. Not mine. But I know a lot of people were into Shadow. And Link from Zelda. I feel like, yeah. Yeah, there's no particular consistent there, but you like what you like, and that's all that matters. Literally just ask. Okay. They're all quiet and mysterious, so that's why. I see. So you like the quiet edgies. The quiet edgies. I see. I just wouldn't have thought the carpet.
According to the judgment of the
Oratrice
Oratrice Mécanique
mécanique
d'Analyse
cardinal.
Cardinal, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal. Oh, bummer. I don't know why that's stuck in my head right now. I will save. Bam. Thank you. I wish there was a little sound every time I saved. That would be so cool. I need to remember to not add too much volume to her hair, because her hair is quite flat, aside from the top of it. I never asked for money for my art gift, but the one time I do art for GamerSex promote art, she forced me to get paid. Oh, wasn't that for, Kenobi? I don't know the nickname that she uses, but wasn't that for Kenobi? I remember, and that was so cool. But that's fair. Because it makes sense, because it was for a promotional thing, right? I totally think that's something you should get paid for. Like, if anything, like, that would be the time to do it. I'm glad you got paid for that. I was really happy for you when I found out you were able to do that. That's so cool. I also never charge even when people ask. I just want to make sure people get paid for their time. Your art is definitely one thing that's worth money and not even that small amount. Yeah, exactly. I think artists should be paid for their time. But I also understand fan art and like they just want to draw them. Like that's fine. But I mean like if they're requesting you, right? But I understand not wanting to take it. I don't know why that's stuck in my head. Bubblegum up? Bubblegum? Oh, bubblegum sounds good. I will draw a thing for free for people because it's fun. That's fair. I mean, like I said, there's merit to that. I'm gonna go sleep, so have a good rest of stream and day, everyone in Alley. No problem, Rouge. I hope you rest well. Thank you so much for hanging out and listening to me yap for so long. I appreciate it. Rest well, okay? Rest well. up with a sleep phrase. I tried let the biters bite, but honestly that doesn't feel like it sticks. I want to come up with a cute good night phrase. I feel like that'd be so cute. When I was 13, I would make some money from making people their own Sonic OCs. I would also accept gum, snacks, and GameCube games. Because in the back of school during break, I had a whole damn! You had a monopoly! That's so cool, though. Hey, it works. Learned how to be a business person from there on. Get in the coffin now. This is a threat. Could you imagine? Get in the coffin, right meow. Why not rest in peace? Oh, that one's cute. Rest in peace. That one's cute. I like that one. Grab your blood pouch and eat. Grab your blood pouch and rest in peace. That is pretty cute. I like that one. Good night, don't let the vampires bite. We want to let the vampires bite. It is cute though. I'm just thinking, I'm like, but we want to drink blood. We want to feed. Get bite, stupid raw. Pretty good. I'm gonna fix the hair on this one. I'm not a big. I'm too dumb to think of anything. Completely peeled. I'm not good at thinking about things either. Quite honestly. Yeah, I'm definitely going to adjust these emotes because these are the really, really rough sketches. So I'm gonna need to adjust some things to make it more accurate to the reference. But for now, these aren't too bad. But we are gonna need to adjust. Oh, I kind of like how this piece looks right here. I like that. Are you gonna watch the Miku that can't sing? That's the Project Sekai one, right? I wanna watch it so bad. I don't know, did it come out yet? I wanna watch it so bad. Ah. Oh, it's out? Oh, I have to. Oh, I really wanna watch it. I wanna watch it so bad. Oh my god. Only in theaters? Like, fuck. I'm not gonna go in detail, but I'm gonna find my ways. Went and saw. You saw it opening day? How was it, Kitsune? No spoilers, but was it good? Loved it? Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I want to watch it so bad. Ah. Sail the Sea, Sally. Oh 07. Oh 07. I want to watch it so bad. Oh, I didn't know it was out yet. Oh. I'm gonna find my ways. I'm gonna watch it somehow. Thank you for reminding me about that. I remember the principal found out about my Sonic OC Empire from some snitches, but I had it covered. Yeah, I really liked Breaking Bad at the time, so when I would do a deal, I would say, if anyone asks, my name is Heisenberg. So he never found me, even though he did a 4-month one. You're like, nope, I'm smart about this. I can't confirm nor deny that, Arctic. I'm not going into detail about that. All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna find my ways. Thank you for the headphones, only around 6. Thank you. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Thank you. I have my ways. Don't question. I'm gonna try eating something. Hopefully it goes well. I'm gonna cross my fingers for you, Austin. I hope you find something you can eat. Don't push yourself too hard, but I'm happy that you're gonna try and get some calories. I really like how this hair turned out right here. I think this is my favorite one so far. Damn, I like... By the way, just a fair warning, an ad's about to start in about a minute. If you don't have a sub, ad jail might be in the future. I apologize, but I hope your sentence is short. Feel free to grab a snack, get some water during the ad break. I'm just gonna continue be working on my emotes. Hello, you adorable, beautiful Vampire. Hi, Sally. Welcome in. Happy Monday to you. I remember that you sent me your art. I don't know if I ever responded because I responded on stream, but I think I forgot to respond to you. Outside of stream. I really, really loved it. I really love the concept. You did a very good job. Happy Miku Monday! Happy Miku Monday! We're listening to... I thought we were supposed to be listening to Miku. We're listening to, like, all different types. Just all over the place. But Miku in general. I have since made 3 different iterations of the front, trying to find one I like. Oh, hell yeah. That's exciting, though. Mhm. It's really cool to see the progression, though. Mhm. There we go. Thank you, friends. I go change out of work clothes, so be right. No problem, Sappy. I'll take a look. Putting down a final design is always hard. It is always hard. Agreed. Mhm, 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 mhm. Honestly, I think I'm gonna remove the ear on this side. It doesn't look good. I'm just gonna leave it like that. It says my phone's almost dead. Hello? I'm gonna plug my phone in. I'm gonna plug my phone in really fast. There we go. I plugged it in. There we go. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Welcome back, welcome back. Here, oh. But I did get in trouble for making Sonic OCs of him and the vice principal and making yaoi comics to mock him. Damn. You're a rebel. He punished me by showing it in front of the school, including my mom. It backfired and everyone made fun of him. I was 13. Oh my god. That's silly. Backfired hard. That's silly though. Yes, it do be. I actually gotta think about it. I can't just be like, yep, that's the NPC next. Yeah. Sappy, I really love them. I really love it. I do have a favorite, but I really like it. I think that's all I'm gonna say. I really, really love it. Do tell favorite? Okay, I'll tell you. I like the second one. I like the second one. I really like the cuts in the sides. I think it makes it look less blocky. It makes it look less blocky, but still very, I like that it's not as revealing as the third one. I think it's just enough, like, matureness, in my opinion. My mama likes the second one too. Said the third one is too tryhard. I get what they're saying. It feels like it is very revealing. And I don't know if I don't know. I think based off what I know for you, I think the second one is still very like mature, still like less blocky feeling, more like movement without being again like the too try hard. If that makes sense. Like I think the first one feels like too flat, but then the third one feels too revealing. And so I think a very perfect medium, and I really love it. I think I can actually see it being very, very fun to draw, Safi. I think your design will be very, very fun to draw. Especially with the shoes look really fun and the top looks really fun. I like all the layering, because then you can like choose and like have toggles to like take off some clothes. It looks really nice. I try to keep my booba negligible. I'm going for a tight-fitting athletic uniform. Yeah, that's why I think that the second one, it's more form-fitting. It feels like there's more like like able to have movement. Yeah. That's just my opinion though. I don't know how I see it. I really, really like the second one. That's my personal opinion. I like. Very, very good. I prefer to keep the booba excessive, which is perfectly fine too. I'm trying to find the medium of like revealing but not too revealing. That's what I like. We all do Oscar. I wanted no booba, but mom said no. You at least getting a B. I mean, here's the thing. If you don't want any booba at all, that should be valid. That should be allowed though too. Like if you wanted none, you shouldn't feel like you're forced into getting booba. I'm gonna say that right now. Don't feel forced into getting booba. That's not a good thing. Your mama Your mama should respect that if you really don't want that. I'll say that much. As an artist, it makes it easier when you have at least a little. It does. It does help, but I think if you want none, then it should be respected, you know? Don't feel forced into getting booba. Exactly. It's a good quote. Live by that. No, I trust my mama. We've been friends since college. She gave me a good discount considering I basically had no reference. I mean, that's fair. I just think you shouldn't feel pressured. That's all. So, like, if you're okay with it, then I think it's fine, but just don't feel pressured. Like, if you really don't want booba, don't feel like you have to get booba on your model because someone else is doing it for you. You know? That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I wish we had a set quote. We don't have set quotes. Sorry. I'm over it. Just a funny story. Okay. No problem. I'll leave it be then. That's just personally my feelings. I didn't even pay her money. I just had to give her a rare figure. Fair enough. I think Allie is the best person to put out of content. You think so? I do this little thing sometimes where if I have enough clips, I'll make a video on YouTube called Allie Out of Context. Or I think I called it Allie Once Said. I make those sometimes. I recommend an H cup. BRB again? No problem, Sappy. I was just taking a bite of my potato salad. Okay. I'm gonna save. I think I'm gonna leave the emotes here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send these over to the client and be like, hey, these are the extremely rough sketches. How are the concepts? I think is what I'm gonna do. I've actually drawn Booba so much since I've been working at Toei and animating One Piece. Oh wait, you animate for One Piece? Is that what I'm, or is it like you animate things? They always make me animate Nami a lot, I see. Yeah, animate for the show. Oh shit! That's crazy. Isn't that the really busty one? I've never watched One Piece. I'm gonna be so real with you. I've never watched it. But isn't Nami the really busty orange-haired character? Right? Am I remembering properly? Yeah, that's her. Okay. Hell yeah. I'm not very good at drawing Booba, but I want to be good at drawing Booba. That makes sense. I want to be good at it, but I'm not good at it. But that's really, really cool. That's amazing. So not gonna call the bluff at all, Ellie? No. My like thing is, why would someone lie about that? Maybe I'm too trusting, but I don't know. I'm not calling the bluff. Fun fact, when the animation in One Piece is so good, the animes in my office usually are high. What the fuck? Hmm. I feel like what I was gonna say is isn't it? Cause isn't like animation for One Piece in Japan? Isn't it really hard to get stuff for to get high? That could just be me not knowing, but I don't know. Hmm. I don't like the I don't like the teeth. I feel like it looks better without the teeth. No teeth on that one. They outsource sometimes, but mostly in-house. I see. I'm gonna do this. It's just easier to show when everything's all the same. Oh, I tried this on Gremlin. I'm gonna remove that. It's not supposed to be there. There we go. I had to learn the language and move there and animate as an intern until they accepted me. I see. Huh. I'm just finishing my potato salad, sorry. Okay. Yes, and someone brought a chicken to a Japanese theater. Holy shit. It's in the Minecraft movie. Hmm. I'm not a big fan of these teeth. What song is this? I go to America when we're on Blake's. I see. Okay, that looks better. That's better. I don't know how much forehead is going on here. There's a lot of forehead going on. There's a lot of forehead action. I want to reduce forehead. Hold on. So much forehead. Okay. Oh, I don't like how bumpy this one. Oh no, I erased the ear. Oh shit. Alright. I am gonna leave it here, I think. Yeah. I will add the close off stream. I think I need a little bit of a mental break before I continue with these, but I think what I'm gonna do is do this. I got a lot of work done despite only streaming art for like an hour and a half. Sorry it took me so long to get into art today, but I think I'm good so far. I'm gonna lift my tablet up. Oh. Tablet this way. I'm gonna move my camera back to center, looking straight into your soul. Good work, bro. Thank you. Here, I'm gonna turn off my music. And then let me pull myself over here. It's good. You need to clarify the rules. I know. I just appreciate you guys listening to me. That's all. I appreciate you guys. I do. I do. I appreciate. Yeah, these are super cute. Thank you. Yeah, I was, these are for a commission, for someone named Toxicana. I'm trying my best. I want them to turn out very, very good. I think my emotes have gotten better with me understanding art. So, who knows? These might be the most, more recent to my style, emotes that I've been doing. So, I hope that they turn out good. I hope they turn out good. Welcome, Allie, thank you! I'm doing it. Dun, dun, dun. Vegan, that's it. Yeah, that's my vegan. My vegan. Vegan. That does not sound like vegan. Anyway, I tried. As if on time, the stream elements was like, hey, yo, you said this? Speaking of Toxicana, Toxicana is actually streaming right now. I think they're playing Schedule. Schedule... I don't even know. Schedule 1? Is that what it is? Never enough promo. Someone told me that they have a sellout redeem. I've contemplated setting it in where people ask me to sell out my stuff. If you still want to message me, feel free. For sure. I'll see if I feel like I need to. Breaking Bad Simulator? I know nothing about it. Bruh, I'd redeem it every stream. I feel like I need to do it like max 3 times per stream. I wouldn't want to sell myself out all the time. Yeah, it's just called sellout. And try to sell out my services and be like, hey, yo. I'll think about it, I'll think about it. If there's enough requests for it, I'll do it. Thank you for the head pats. I just don't want to, be annoying with that. That's all. But, I don't know, maybe I do need to promote myself more, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Well, speaking of Toxicana, I was working on their emotes just now. It's okay, I'll make a promo for you in my place. Thank you. They're streaming right now, so let's go show them some support. They've been very, very friendly. So, yeah. I think they're playing Schedule 1. I know absolutely nothing about Schedule 1, just as a fair warning. So, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what this game's about. I just wanted to raid, Canna. But, if you guys would like to participate in the raid, I have several raid messages. They're all personal made to you, so if you use the command, they are personal to you. So mine is Raid Alley, but if you're a sub, I have raids 1 through 6. And if you're a follower, I have 1 raid F. So many for you to use to your pleasure. It's a game that's making meth and selling really. So it really is just Breaking Bad. Oh my god. Thank you, Strim. Have a wonderful rest of the day, Ellie. You too, chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Happy Monday to you all. Like I said, I really appreciate you guys listening to me yap and talk about all the new stuff. I hope that the streams become more cozy. That's the goal. So thank you, thank you. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm gonna start the raid. But thank you. Much love, much preach. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed the stream. I got some work done. I'm gonna get more work done after stream. But I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna go probably shower and grab some food that isn't potato salad. Don't forget to stay hydrated. I hope you guys all rest well when it comes time to you sleeping. As we said earlier, may you all rest in peace. But thank you, thank you. Thank you. But for now, bye-bye everyone. I'm shaking my hands and you can't see me, but I'm waving to you all. Bye. Oh, ah! Sorry.